you're thinking of starting selling on Amazon and wondering the step you need to take, well, hopefully today's video is going to help you quite a lot. I'm going to be running you through the 5 basic steps all beginners need to know if they want to start selling on Amazon. And if you are new to the channel and wondering who we are to be telling you what to do, well, we're an Amazon FBA software and we've been sellers for many years. We've helped thousands of sellers become successful selling on Amazon using our FBA tools. So we hope you do enjoy this video, and if you do take any value from it, please do give it a like and hit that subscribe button. It really does help. So on the screen you'll see the 5 steps which we're going to be running you through on today's video. And first up we have, is it for you? Is Amazon FBA for you? And the reason I say this is because Amazon FBA is a great business model, but it's not for everyone, and there are some things you need to consider. The main thing is that you are going to need spare funds in order to start your Amazon business. This really isn't a business model you can start with next to no money. It's not like dropshipping. You are going to have to actually buy products. There are a number of steps you need to take to start your business up, which is going to cost you money. Now, the method of Amazon FBA we'll be showing you in this video does make it cheaper than normal, so make sure to stick around to see the method we do actually use. You are probably going to need a minimum of £300 to £400 or $300 to $400 to get started with Amazon. So if you can't afford that at this stage, it probably isn't worth getting started just yet. Now, another thing to consider is to understand just how strict Amazon actually are. If you want to sell on Amazon, you need to follow Amazon's rules, and there are a lot of them. And if you don't think you can manage your business thoroughly, this probably isn't the right business model for you. Amazon does expect excellence from all of their sellers, so it is really important to know this before getting started. Now, that's not to make you think Amazon is all bad. There are many pros to selling on Amazon. The main one being just how hands-off it can be. When we use the FBA service, we send items into Amazon's warehouse, they store them for us, they advertise them for us, they sell them for us, they send them out to our customer, deal with all the customer service. So as you can see, we don't actually have that much to do other than getting our products into Amazon's warehouse. And what this means is that a small seller can build quite a large business without needing to invest heavily in logistics. They don't need massive warehouses because Amazon is taking care of all of this. They don't need loads of customer service staff because they're taking care of all of this. So what it means is it can be a very scalable business model. And then as well as this, you have to think just how big Amazon is and how many customers they have. When we use Amazon FBA, we get access to all of these customers. We get access to Amazon sales. So the potential really is massive. Okay, so moving on to the next step, and we have the type of Amazon to actually use. And you may be wondering what I mean by this. And what it is, there are a number of ways you can source your products to sell on Amazon. So first up, we have arbitrage. It means you buy items from a retail store like Walmart in the US or Argos in the UK, and you sell them for more money on Amazon. Now, this is a very popular method for a lot of new sellers just because you don't need a huge amount of funds to get started. You can just pop down to your local shop and start looking for items. Now, with this, it does mean it's not quite as scalable, but for new sellers, it is a great option. Now, the second potential one you could pick is wholesale. And with wholesale, it just means you're buying your items in bulk from a wholesaler or supplier. So whereas with arbitrage, you might be buying between 5 and 25 units at a time, with wholesaler, you're going to be buying hundreds, maybe even thousands of units. So it is a lot more scalable, but with that comes a lot more risk, because if you make a bad purchase, you're stuck with a lot of stock. And then our third one we could pick is private label. So private label means you're selling your own branded items. Now, you don't have to design the item yourself. You can use a website like Alibaba, find pre-made products and get your brand added to that item and sell it on Amazon. Now, this is the most lucrative method, but by far the most risky, and you have to generate all of your own sales. Because you're selling your own brand, you need to advertise your brand and try and get interest for it, so it can be very expensive. Whereas with arbitrage and wholesale, which you're selling on brands which already exist, the listings are already selling, so you can jump straight onto them listings and get sales straight away, and that's something you can't do on private label. Now, if you are a beginner watching this video, which you most likely are, there's only one real option, and that is arbitrage. You're going to have a much higher chance of becoming successful if you do pick this route. Realistically, when starting on Amazon, you're going to make mistakes. You might buy the wrong products. It's not all going to go your way, and you don't want to have too much invested in stock when you're at this stage. So if you utilize arbitrage, it means you can buy 5 to 10 units at a time, send them into Amazon and see how they go. You can learn from your mistakes, and over time you can build up your business. Now that leads me into my step number 3, which is finding products to sell. So if you're looking to source arbitrage products, your best bet when starting is utilizing online arbitrage. So there's online arbitrage and retail arbitrage. Online means you're looking on a retailer's website to find the deals. Retail arbitrage means you're actually going into store to try and find the deals. Now online is probably going to be your easiest one, just because you can do it from the comfort of your own home. We've got 2 main types of sourcing when it comes to online arbitrage, and that is manual sourcing and then using software. So first up, let's talk about manual sourcing. This just means we go on a retailer's website and we look through their website to try and find deals. So let me show you an example here in the UK, and this works exactly the same no matter what country you're in. It's all interchangeable on how it works. So I'm on a supermarket called Asda, and I've come across this discounted item. So it's got 50% off at the moment, and it's this hair conditioner. And using discounted items is always a great way to find online arbitrage deals. So as we can see, we can buy it for £3. Now if we head over to Amazon, we can see this exact same item is selling for £8.96. So yes, we can buy it for £3 and we can sell it for £8.96. Now of course we do have fees in between, and we do have to actually check this deal and analyze it. And the way we do that is we use the Profitl Chrome extension. So the Profitl Chrome extension provides us all the key information so we can work out if a deal is actually worth purchasing. So we can see it sells 33 to 56 times a month. It's making us 88% return on investment and a profit of £2.82. We can see there's only 2 other FBA sellers on the listing. So we can see this one has great potential for Amazon FBA. Now the other method we can use is by using software. There are lots of softwares you can look at, but the idea is that a computer is looking for the deals for you. An example of this is our Profitl DealFinder, and what DealFinder does, it scrapes all of the largest websites in the UK and the US, and it's looking for a low price on the source website versus a high price on Amazon. So here you can see me on my DealFinder account on Profitl, and I've come onto the stationery and office supplies section, and the first one we can see is this item just here. So it's this tape dispenser. So all we'll do is we'll click on our purchase link and we'll click on Amazon, and we'll compare the 2 against each other. So we can see we can buy this for £3.53 on Office, and then on Amazon we can see it selling for £9.95. So what does that actually mean profit wise for us? Well, that's given us a 37% return on investment, £1.39 profit. But look at these sales, 2,300 sales, so a really popular item. Now when deciding to buy deals, we do go into the data a lot more than what we're showing you today. So don't think it's just as simple as buying an item for cheap, selling it for more on Amazon. We look at how much stock our sellers have, we look at any potential warnings, we also check out the price graphs as well to see if the price is high now or low now. That is all things you learn in time. You're probably wondering how many units you should be buying when first starting out, and realistically you don't want to go too crazy. Probably your first shipment you want between 5 and 10 units, just to learn what you're doing. As you become more knowledgeable in the world of Amazon FBA, you can start to increase the amount of items you buy and therefore increase your profit. Now, before we get into the next step, we did just want to let you know about a discount code which you can use for both Profitl and DealFinder. We'll make it pop up just here. That will save you either 20% on monthly plans forever or 5% on yearly plans. Make sure to take that down if you did want to save some money on your Profitl subscription. So we're now moving on to our 4th step. We've learned how to source products. We now need to work out how to get our items into Amazon's warehouse. And this is really easy and straightforward to do. And I'll show you the steps of arranging a shipment. So the first thing we need to do, come up to catalog and then click add products. And it's going to take us to this page just here. Now we're going to put in an ASIN we want to be selling. So I've got the ASIN ready here. and it says talk remote control. Now we're ungated in this product, so that's great. So we don't need to get approval. So we're going to click new and sell this product. Now the first bit is the seller SKU, which is stock keeping unit. We don't actually need to put anything in here. You can leave this blank, but I will just put in product 246 for now. Now our price, we can see it's £4.95 on Amazon. We'll just match this, but we'll change this at a later date once the shipment is on the way. Our condition is new, and this is the important one, the fulfillment channel. So we want Amazon will dispatch and provide the customer service. So we're going to do that and then click save and finish. Then we're going to be taken into this page to select list as FBA. And this is where we want to select the type of labels we use on the product. So you have two options here, either a manufacturer barcode. This is the barcode which already exists on the product and provided by the manufacturer, or Amazon barcode. So this means you print out barcodes from Amazon. We'd always recommend to use Amazon barcodes just because of something called co-mingling. And what this means is if you use manufacturer barcodes, your items are going to be mixed in with all of your competitors' stock. So you may sell an item, but one of your competitors' items may get sent out. So if your competitor doesn't look after their items as well as you, if there's any issues, you may get a return for an item which isn't actually yours. So if you use Amazon's barcodes, then you're not going to have this issue. So we're going to come down here, click print and apply Amazon barcodes myself, confirm, list as FBA and send into Amazon. So let's start the shipment. It's really easy to do. So first up, we need to confirm our prep requirements. So some items do need certain preparation. This one doesn't. So we'll click just here and we'll come down and select no prep needed. Then we'll click save. Who labels units? We want to label the units because it's going to save us money. You can pay Amazon to do this, but it's going to cost you 15p per unit, and that's plus VAT, so just be aware of that. We're going to sort all of the labels ourselves. Now we need to put how many units we're sending into Amazon's warehouse. So we're going to put 10 units and click ready to pack. Now at this point, we can print out our barcode labels from here. So you can just click print SKU labels. So 10 labels and print. I'll show you what they look like. So as you can see, you just need label paper and you stick this on the product. Now once happy with that, we'll click pack individual units. We need to put in the details for the box we're using. So everything is going to fit into one box for this shipment. So we're going to select that. We're going to put in our box dimensions of 30 by 30 by 40, and our box weight is 2.5 kilograms. So confirm packaging information and then confirm and continue. Now we're going to select the shipping type, and we'd always recommend to use Amazon's partnered shipping, which is UPS, because you get such cheap shipping. So we're getting charged just £2.45 to send this into Amazon's warehouse. This also includes a free collection with UPS. So £2.45 to get our item collected is absolutely brilliant. So once we're happy with that, we're going to click accept charges and confirm shipping. And now we're able to get our labels, and we're going to put these on the outside of the box. And before you know it, they'll be on their way into Amazon's warehouse. So we're now on to the fifth and final step, and that is about growing your Amazon FBA business. So within this, we've got 6 further steps. So let's get right into it. And first up, we've got buying higher quantities. So I've mentioned this a few times already. As you become more experienced, you can just increase the amount of quantity of that item you're purchasing. So if you're buying 10 units at the start, you can increase that up to 30 units. And of course, you're going to be making more profit from that same item. But number 2 is just buying more items. So as you become more experienced, you're going to have more funds to invest in more different items. You can expand the range of products you're selling. Number 3 is about using reprices. And all a repricer does is it automatically changes your price on Amazon. And you need this in order to win the buy box, but it can also help you maximize your profit as well. Now, then number 4 is about starting the other types of Amazon FBA. So of course we mentioned them earlier, which is wholesale and private label. So as you get more funds, you can start investing a lot more on your business, and doing this is the true way to become very successful selling on Amazon. And the next one and the final one is about not giving up, and this is by far the most important thing. Amazon FBA is very tough, as with any business, so it's so important you don't give up when you face hurdles, because you are going to face hurdles, you are going to face setbacks. So if you can drive through and not quit, you have a great chance of becoming a successful Amazon seller. And there you have it. They're the basic steps you need to become successful on Amazon. Now remember, success in this business requires dedication, hard work, research, and just staying informed in the world of Amazon. So make sure to join our Discord community. You don't miss anything about the world of Amazon FBA. If you did find this video helpful, please do give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. But that is all for today. We thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next one.